Yeah, there's 20 here, and that guy's clearly doing 40. Look at him go, man. It's crazy. You know, and I'm trying to do 20, but you know, that's my daily rant about speed limits. Here we go. Look, I'm doing 20, and this guy is, you know, on a Gladius Maximus. When you're approaching a line, when you're approaching those crossings and those people cross, man, you just need to let them know you're there. You know, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about that Mini. He was just you know, easing up on him. You know, as if he was gonna, I don't know, give way. It's fucking green light, mate. Go. Traffic behind you. And for a biker, it's dangerous to, you know, stop like that, because you've got cars coming up behind you. You know, bikes, bicycles, all sorts of shit. You know, and they can see that there's a green line. They're gonna go. Fucking idiots, man. You just got to watch out, be sensible. You have got right of way, but that doesn't mean that you have the right of way. You get me? Oh, this is a lot of traffic. A lot. It's Friday. It's also bank holiday weekend, which means it's a 3-day weekend. Monday's off. Not for me though, I'm working. In fact, I'm working tomorrow and Monday. So Saturday and Monday I'm working. It's like a 1-day weekend. But you know, that's my choice. I need the money. It ain't easy being poor. I'm not really a holiday person. I like going abroad and travelling, but I don't really do short breaks. See, now I got way in front of the lights and the traffic because it's probably the safest place. You know, ride dominant, show your presence, show people you're there. No point sidling up next to them and waiting. That's dangerous. I'm going to take a quick trip out to H Cafe, just outside of Oxford, Baronsfield, I think it is. See who's there, see what bikes are there. Okay, so we're nearly there. It's just this roundabout, and it looks dead. Typical. Like one bike, and it's outside the shop, and I think that's the guy who works in there. Yeah, that's going to be like the saddest me ever. That guy in the Audi in front of me is driving pretty aggressively. Geezer. You know, braking late, accelerating hard. Fair enough, you know, you can do it. There's no law against that, as long as he doesn't break the speed limit. But he's probably in a rush to get somewhere, like the Audi wankers meeting. Yes, mate, you just park up there, because that's, you know, taxi parking right there, right at the mouth of a junction. Knobhead. Police on one side, gangsters on the other. Geezer. Unfortunately, it's not the best part of Oxford. There's been stabbings here, murders. Just shows you, you know, no matter where you come from and where you are, it's all the same. There's two ends of the spectrum: super rich and the super not so well off. But when I was at school, some of my best friends, some of the most interesting people I'd ever met came from here, because they were social animals, man. You just make friends like that. And then a lot of the richer, you know, well-off kids, right? They were just really standoffish. Well, you know, fuck you and your parents for sending you there. It's not my fault. I like school. I like the people I hang around with, you know. And you just hang around with the nice folk, and they came from all sorts of backgrounds, you know. But it's a shame. It's a shame that that's the case. But it's wherever you go, really. It's not, you know, it's nothing new. Yeah, I'm going to pull the baffle out of this exhaust, because I've got the spring tool now. I didn't have the spring hook tool to pull apart the exhaust, and then I've got the racing. I've got the racing collectors for the F800, and that's something I want to do. Something I want to add on. I think I can do that myself, to be honest. I think it's just a few bolts, and again, you know, springs and shit, geezer. And I think this one has a G clamp. Some sort of clamping system going on, but I'll give it a go. You know, if I fuck it up, I fuck it up. I've got to walk into work. Yeah, I need to pull back from this car because I'm hitting all the sunken manhole covers again. And Sod's Law is wherever you go, they're there. Look at this, fucking 3 of them in a row. I mean, when I had the Mark II Golf, I had it lowered, and obviously, because that's what you do. But you'd get to know all the roads. You get to know all the fucking potholes are, and all the, you know, the sunken manhole covers, and you just, you know, memorise them. She tries to wave me across, but you can't, as a pet, you can't really control traffic, and you shouldn't. And it's the same when you're driving. You know, when you give somebody way and, you know, there's no crossing there and there's no lights, that's dangerous, again, because people aren't expecting it, you know. And most chances are, if you hit him from behind, it will be your fault. Insurance doesn't give a shit. If you hit him from behind, that's it. It doesn't matter how much proof you got. That's just 20, that's been there for years, man. Skate shop, fucking hell. Because the shops around here change all the time, man, but that has been there for decades. That's fair play. I've never been in there. Deliveroo, fancy that. What a surprise. Maybe I should get a job. I do like working. I've always wanted to, you know, want to get a second job, but they just tax the fuck out of you. You work too many hours? No, you're being taxed, mate. Got a second job? No, you're being taxed, mate. If I had that more money, I'd spend more money, but I don't. I don't have it. It's fucking insane. And then you just get miserable because you think, well, how the fuck am I going to afford this? How am I going to get out of this debt? You know, and I'm willing to do a second job. In fact, you end up with less money. So there's no point working. Deliveroo. There's basically people phoning up and saying, I can't be asked to go down to the restaurant. Can you send me a 3-course meal, please? Let's let this pie guy. Go on. Go on. Push on that pedal, man. Push on that. So I did check to see that there's nothing behind me before I let him go, because I know I said earlier that it's pretty dangerous to do that. But I did check. I mean, I'm stupid, but I'm not fucking suicidal. But yeah, I was reading an article today that Apple is automating, one of its factories in China. 60,000 jobs on the line. It's not a surprise, really, is it? I mean, if it's cheaper for them to do that, then fair enough. There is another side to it, apart from people losing their jobs, but it's not. Yes, it is bad, people losing their income and all that, but again, it points out that we have to work to live, and it's a shame because we should really use the technology to stop us, to help us to not work so much and to have a life. But most of the arguments were basically they're going to lose, the locals are going to lose a lot of money out there. What the fuck are they going to do? 60,000 people losing a job. I don't think there's. I think there's 60,000 people in Oxford, including the students. So it's a lot of fucking people. But yeah, I mean, if we can use technology to make our lives easier, then why not? But not at the detriment of making our lives easier. It's just like the fracking. No surprise that the oil companies want to, the gas companies want to frack. Of course they're going to frack. I mean, it's a physical raping of the earth, and they've been doing it for years. No change there. Oh, nice. Come on, Mr. Saab, move your ass. I want to see this cruiser. Come on. Don't blame the cyclist. Yeah, boy, that sounds gorgeous. Geezer. Blade Runner on the tank, awesome, man. I think it's a Sportster, but that's gorgeous, man. That's nice. I like it. I don't do cruisers, but that's nice. Oh, he's going. See you then. Thanks for your time. It was emotional, man. He probably didn't want me stalking him. Again, he's probably thinking I'm going to steal it. Well, I've got that face. So it's food for thought, really. But yeah, automation can be a good thing. Just frees us up to do other stuff. But unfortunately, it won't pay us. You won't get paid to live, you get paid to work. Unless you're a benefit scum, then they just pay you to look for jobs. It's not much of a life. I'd rather be working. Keeps you busy and out of trouble. Moped Man has caught up. Moped Man is trying to race me down the roundabout. I think Moped Man is going to win. I just got it there. Sorry, mate.